Hello there, Scorpio. This is Sophi with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us. If you are returning, thank you so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate your attendance here. That fills my heart with so much happiness and gratitude that my messages up to this point have been consistent for you and clear and has provided you with the guidance that you seek moving forward. And I hope that the same is achieved for those of you who are new. All right, so this is going to be the March 2019 reading for Scorpio. All right, guys, this is a general reading and it may not reflect your current situation, but I do recommend revisiting this reading at the end of the month just in case your situation changes. All right, this could be applied to any particular element in your life that is important to you. So love, school, career, you know, anything that is currently taking up your time, energy. I will do my best to point out specifics where I can, right? But I don't want to eliminate possibility for any of you guys. So if this resonates, fantastic. And if it doesn't, you know, maybe next month's message will be a little bit more pertinent to your situation, or it might change by the end of this month, right? You never know. So let's go ahead and do this for March 2019, Scorp. In the pre-shuffle, okay, while I was meditating on your energy, I was getting a sense of finally grabbing a hold of your emotions, right? I was getting a sense of, you know, I know for me, there have been times, because I'm Scorpio sun, there have been times where I've also been an emotional wreck, right? So I feel like there's a sense of going, oh wow, from emotional wreck to 6 of Wands. Wow, so 10 of Cups with the Devil, right? Yeah, so a definite sense of getting yourself back in alignment with taking your absolute best shot at a completely happy, fulfilling, joyous life, right? Whatever that means for you, having to finally get control of your internal environment, though. You're not afraid of anything anymore, or at least if you are, you're not letting it decide, you know, you're not letting it guide your decisions moving forward anymore. You're the boss of your own internal environment. You're the boss of your own circumstances, and you feel a lot more confident now that if you want something to happen, with a little bit of elbow grease and cutting a few things out of your life, whether that's bad habits, bad connections, bad location, right? Whatever that is, bad investments with work, right? You're coming out on top. You're looking at the silver lining. You're taking back control, and you're not letting anyone bully you around anymore, Scorp. Good for you. You're making decisions like a boss. That could be school with the 8 of Pentacles, school, work. Could just be putting in a lot of effort into a commitment. 6 of Wands, feeling really victorious about it, achieving a promotion. Not even within a job, just within your life, right? You're leveling up. You're leveling up. You feel successful. You're in control. The work is paying off. Let's see, March 2019. Yep. 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in with the World. Yes, leveling up, Scorp, leveling up. You're leveling up, baby. You are leveling up. All of your hard work is paying off. You might have been waiting, or maybe you're still waiting, but don't worry, the waiting is about to be brought to a close. And once it does, you're going to realize that the only way from here is up. You're currently feeling 7 of Cups, a lot of options, possible confusion. What's crossing this is the 5 of Swords. On your mind, you've got the 5 of Wands. So you've got quite a bit of conflict here. In your heart, you are coming out. In your heart, you are standing in your power. In your heart, at the very least, you're transforming. In the past, you have the 4 of Swords, healing. Coming in, you're making a decision with the 2 of Wands. You see yourself as indecisive as to how to move forward. In your environment, you have a new opportunity to pursue a brand new beginning. Your fear here is the kind of anxiety this leap will bring with the 9 of Swords, and your potential outcome here is the Page of Pentacles. So right off the bat, right off the bat, Scorp, you have education coming in, studying, creating, getting a new skill set, improving upon a current skill set. But excuse me, some type of brand new beginning. This could also be crossing paths with an earth sign that will help you along your path, right? Your journey to the Six of Wands, your journey to success, or at least to maintain it, right? If you aren't feeling this yet, you will by the end of the month. But if you are not yet meeting this Page of Pentacles, meeting this earth sign, this young earth sign, they are going to shed some light on how you can best achieve this, right? So perhaps maybe you aren't working too hard at work or in whatever it is that you're doing, and you're going to meet someone who is where you want to be, and they're going to show you how it's done, and they're going to show you the tricks of the trade, right? And you're going to get into it, you're going to put your hard work behind it, and you're going to come out on top. And that could be an earth sign, that could be an Aries as well. But what you want in your heart is to transform, right? There's something here that needs to end, something that needs to transform. Or this is just the process you're currently going through. Again, you're finally grabbing a hold of your emotions, right? You're getting the bull by the horns and saying, enough is enough, man. You know, this is my life. How is it that my life and where I am and every place I want to go, I have people telling me left, right, and center, like, no, you can't do that, or no, like, this is not where you're supposed, like, who are you again? Like, who the hell are you again? Like, don't tell me what to do. Like, I know what I'm capable of doing. Don't tell me what to do. I know how hard I can work. How are you going to tell me how much you think I can work? I know how much hard work I could put behind something. The hell. All right? So 7 of Cups, you're feeling either a little bit confused or you have a lot of options. So let's go ahead and clarify this bad boy. Okay. 6 of Cups, right? Playfulness, past energy, right? Having something to do with the past, maybe a commitment that you had made to yourself in the past. This has been a long time coming, right? This has been quite a journey. This is also nostalgia and playfulness, right? So the person that is going to help you along your journey this month could be a close friend or someone who at the very least is going to hold you accountable to your dreams, right? At your weakest points, they're going to be there to help you through this. Could be an air sign. Someone that you have a very gentle connection with, a very friendly connection with. This could be even like a friend soulmate, right? Or just a soulmate, you know, it could be romantic as well. But someone here is going to really help you through this process because it's gonna, you know, it's gonna wear you down a little bit. Your fear here is with the 9 of Swords. So you're afraid of the anxiety and the hard work and the sleepless nights, you know, is gonna be the result of this. That's why with the 9 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here, I get the feeling that this is heavily school work related, but we will keep it as general as possible in case this is a relationship situation for you. Okay, so, but there's something very, very significant about the time investment that you're going to be putting into something and how much sleep and how much anxiety is going to be raised or taken away. Right? This is going to affect you and you're bracing yourself is what it feels like. You're bracing yourself. You know that victory will come with hard work, but the hard work is where it kind of gets you. You're ready for it, but at the same time, you're like mentally preparing yourself. 7 of Cups here is the universe. Holy cow. You're about to make a decision. You're done being confused. You know what you want. You know which of these cups is going to suit you best. What's keeping you possibly from closing this cycle out and making a decision is the 5 of Swords. So perhaps this could be inner conflict, right? Dishonesty. This is the Page of Pentacles again, right? This is the Page of Pentacles again. So if this is a person, right, it could be that there is someone who is making this decision to move forward a little bit difficult because there's something that they're not telling you and you know it. You have a feeling that there's something that they're not telling you. Or just, you know, not even a deception that they're sneaky, but just, you know, really bullying you, manipulating you, getting in your head, telling you can't do it. This doesn't even have to be a person. This could literally just be you, Scorp, right? You know what you want to do, but in a way, you're not sure that you're capable of doing it. So you're really getting in your own head here and telling yourself that you're not smart enough, or, you know, the investment that you have to put into it is too great of a price that you can pay, that you can't pay. Right? Something about it is there's a manipulation here, either from a person or within yourself, an inner conflict that's keeping you from moving forward, even though you know what you want, and even though the decision to go forward in this plan is coming to an end, right? It feels almost like this feels like a deadline. This feels like your days are numbered here. If this is the cycle of whatever it is you want to get into, the cycle is almost closed out. Almost like if you don't participate in this now, you'll have to wait for the cycle to reopen later. And who knows how long that's going to be, right? So this is a fairly important time right now to be making this decision. It's time sensitive. And what's worse is you or someone else is putting doubts in your head about being able or capable of achieving this, of making the right decision, of moving forward in this decision. With the 5 of Wands, we've got the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands twice. So in your mind, you know that despite the competition, whatever that means, despite the competition, you're going to be victorious. So again, because of the Page of Pentacles coming out twice and studying being a major theme of the Page of Pentacles, if this involves school for you, Scorp, right? This could talk about an application cycle here for school. Despite the competition, you know you have what it takes to come out on top. So again, what the hell is all of this person or this inner doubt telling you you can't do it? You know you can do it, Scorp. You know you can do it. It's just a matter of putting in the hard work. And yeah, it's scary, without a doubt, but you can do it. In your heart, you've got death, you've got the Fool, you've got transformation and a brand new beginning. What's in your heart right now is you really want yourself, as, you know, I see this Death card being you identifying with yourself. In your heart, what you really want is for the doubts to stop creeping in, right? Us as Scorpios, we can really steep in the darkness that we have, right? All of that heaviness, the depression, the self-doubt, the hypotheticals that are really cutting, the worst case scenarios, that's us. Like we can sit and bathe in that nonsense all day long and not even feel it, right? Like we can reach into the deepest, darkest depths of the human psyche and not flinch. Right? We can swim into the deepest part of the underworld and not be touched, because we can blend in. We understand the darkness. We become one with the darkness, right? We can consume the darkness. We are shared with it. So it's like, it doesn't scare us, but if we stay in that place for too long, right? If we stay in that place for too long, we might find that we spend way too much time talking about how we don't need to be there, and we miss the opportunity to make progress forward. We need to take things a little bit lightly. So Scorpio, you could be in a place right now where in your heart, you really want to abandon this really, what's the word? Just this really heavy darkness that you have in your heart, you know, replaying the hypotheticals, you know, really delving into the self-doubt and spending too much time combating the thoughts within yourself. You need to just take the damn leap, Scorp. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Okay, death also stands for transformation and change. So the change that needs to be done here is to become more lighthearted and just take the damn leap, Scorp. Whatever this means for you. If this is a Scorpio, another Scorpio that you are dealing with, right? And there's a decision here that needs to be made about this Scorpio. The idea here is that you have a lot of doubt surrounding whether your choice is the right one, but it is the right one, because with enough work, you are going to experience the 6 of Wands twice, right? So you will become victorious. You need to get all of this inner conflict out of your head and just make the leap. You know what the answer is because you feel good when you think about it. Right now, just imagining it, visualizing it makes you feel good. The success is assured. You already know it's guaranteed to you once you put in the hard work. The credentials are there, the time is there, the effort is there, the desire to move things forward is there. But you need to do it. You need to just jump and stop overthinking, overanalyzing. In the recent past, you had the 4 of Swords, so not overanalyzing, right? But you may have come out of something that really hurt you, And now you're in this meditative state where you're both healing and taking inventory of the lessons you've learned in order to progress forward. That's how you're able to move through this Seven of Cups energy so well. The world is here now because you've basically taken this information from your past and you're using it to come to this decision that you feel so confidently about. With the Four of Swords, this is justice. So you cut out some really major things out of your life recently. You cut something really huge out of your life. You know, and I'm sensing in order for you to be able to progress in the sense that you want to, I feel like whatever this was, you know, it was really traumatic. I'm surprised that the Four of Swords came out here instead of the Star, you know, like that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Maybe, right? The star would be a little bit more appropriate if you had just come out of a very big loss, but perhaps it's been a while since you had to make this decision, right? So there was something that really had your life, had the circumstances of your life severely out of balance. And so since reestablishing that balance, you've been able to take the lessons with you moving forward. If this was once a very traumatic balance, you're finally recovering now. You're closing off the recovery. You're closing off the recovery of whatever this event was. This could have also been a legal situation that had you stagnant, right? A situation with a Libra perhaps, but overall some type of almost, you know, not permanent, but like a commitment or something that was very difficult to uproot, right? The Justice card it's not always so easy to uproot things. And with the Four of Swords here, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So there was some type of heartbreak, some type of pain that you had come out of. And so with the Justice, it was something that you had to cut out in order to create room for the ability to make this choice, right? I feel like you wouldn't have even been here to make this choice if you hadn't cut out this other thing or this person, this situation, the circumstance, right? You have the freedom now to move forward in this new endeavor, in this new manifestation, because you were able to release this very, very heavy thing from the past. And you're getting to a point now where healing is almost completely done. And the lessons you've gotten from that phase of your life is informing your decision to move forward. That's why now coming in, you've got the Two of Wands, making a decision. With the Two of Wands, this person is holding the world in their hands, right? So the world is yours. Whether you choose to go to school or just work and pursue the project you're working on, whether it's, you know, settle down with the person that is ready to have a relationship with you or do the other thing. Right? There's a sense of no matter what two decisions you are caught between, you're at such a great point of making an informed decision that no matter which decision you choose, you will be adequately prepared to make both explode and become your 10 of Cups or your 10 of Pentacles, right? You have all the tools that you need in order to get to the next level. Something major is closing off and bringing in, it's ushering in, you know, you've got the World here with the Fool, right? So the complete closing of the karmic cycle. And justice is karma. So there's a completion here. Whatever past situation you had before has come to an end to such an extent, Scorpio, that everything you face moving forward is success. It's success. Prince of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming. This decision is probably a process, right? Or it has been a process. With Judgment, it's a very significant decision, and it's you standing your ground and fighting for what you know is yours, fighting for what you believe in, taking the higher ground and doing things the right way. So what's coming in is a process, essentially. It's the decision to revive yourself, right? Because Judgment is revival, but I feel, Scorpio, like up until now, you've probably felt like a dead man walking. That's what I'm starting to feel, because the Judgment can be reconciliation, but I don't feel that this has anything to do with you and another person. It can, don't get me wrong, Scorp, this could most definitely be between you and another person. But I feel like this particular arrangement of cards has a lot more to do with what this connection has done to you or for you to get you to this point now where you feel very confident about pursuing this new thing moving on into the future. This could be a commitment with a new person, right? This could be another Scorpio or an Aries, right? A lot of fire here, right? It could be a Libra that you left behind, an earth sign that's making the movement towards a possible water sign, right? With the Seven of Cups. It could be an earth sign making your movement towards a water sign a little bit difficult, right? A lot of competition here that you know you can overcome. So maybe the person you're trying to get with someone whose attention you're trying to vie for. There's a lot of competition, right, for that person's attention, but you know you're going to come out on top because you're hot shit, right? Like you're at a point now where you're feeling good, smelling good, looking good, right? You're doing all the right things. You've got your finances in order. You're feeling right, right? You are coming now into this comfortable place of knowing who you are, what you stand for, knowing your ability, and not letting people step on you anymore. You know that if you put in the hard work, you know, the good things that you want, the goals, the desires, the manifestations will come to fruition. That it's just a matter of defending those things that you are working for and realizing that you're really capable of doing anything. With Judgment, this is a revival of yourself, Scorp. This is you finally becoming who you need to be moving forward. It may have been a very stressful situation, a stressful journey for you, but it's worth it. You're coming in. Your evolution is coming in. And I just want to say really quickly, with the World and the Three of Wands coming out, if you are in a situation here with school or work, I see that in order to bring this cycle to completion, you'll probably have to travel. And I feel it's going to be extremely, extremely, it's going to turn out really, really well. Okay. Keep working. It's going to turn out really, really well. Victory is yours, my friend. If this is your situation that involves travel or will involve travel, you will be victorious. Okay. This is your situation. I am seeing in the cards for you, success is coming. And it looks like you will be able to, if this is about school for you, you're going to get in, likely. We'll go ahead and clarify all the way through, but there's success here. You see yourself as the Two of Swords. You're unsure about how to expand and what direction to expand, right? In a way, your growth is becoming so monumental that you're almost having like an identity crisis, Scorp. You're almost having an identity crisis. You like don't even know if, like, again, with Judgment, you're like you yourself are transforming. You have gone from the skeptical, overly heavy, you know, really like the brooding type of like really going within. Again, I feel like you came out of something really, really intense, a very intense healing that now has lightened up significantly. And you're really looking at life with a new set of lenses. You're just like, bro, this life is mine. The Fool is here twice. Life is mine, right? The cycle that had taught you all of these incredible lessons in the past is finally closing out, and you see this brand new future ahead of you. It's almost like you were asleep, right? It's almost like you were asleep and you've woken up now, and someone gave you this magical knapsack full of like yummy snacks, plenty of water, and a roadmap directly to your goals, right? It's like all of those things took effort, right? For you to get back to the starting point where you are now the Empress and you have all of this knowledge. Like, you weren't born with this knowledge. You had to undergo a lot of discomfort and a lot of painful situations and a lot of things you had to separate yourself from, and a lot of healing time, right? A lot of stagnance. And now you've awakened to this new life. Like, it's almost like a rebirth, which is, you know, that's the Fool is the proverbial baby, right, of the major arcana. This is the baby, and it's appeared twice, with Death, which is transformation, with Judgment, which is revival, right? So there's a sense of you having been reborn, revived, but reborn, transformed. You are the Empress, and in a sense, you're not even sure if that's really who you are. Scorp, use this as confirmation. You are indeed the Empress. You are expanding at a rate that you didn't think possible before. That is definitely your reality now. Keep putting in the hard work. It's yours. Expansion is yours. If this is not the case, right? If this is not the case and you are dealing with another person, another individual is in your environment, you are going to cross paths with an Empress who perhaps you're not really too sure of what they are looking to provide you on your journey. Right? You're closed off from them to some extent, because there's something still about what was left in this old situation that you're still in the process of making a judgment about. You're still trying to fight off. You're still trying to fend off the final circumstances and elements of your past life, right? I say a past life is still your current life, but I'm saying the chapter that is currently closing for you after making this decision. This could be a person that you're making a decision about, right? So whatever this decision involves, it's taking you a long time to close that chapter off. And so in the meantime, there could be someone here that's willing to expand with you, but you're not ready for them. And that's fine. Be patient, okay? Be patient. You will be victorious. Put in the hard work, though. Invest your time and energy into making sure that all of this is properly closed off. In your environment, you've got the Fool with the Nine of Wands. So, you know, it has been a long time coming, okay? You've got this new opportunity now to really feel invigorated by this brand new life of yours. But it can, you know, it's very normal for you to feel kind of jaded and overworked and not like, not hopeless, but it's more along the lines of being tired of putting in all the effort, right? So you have to put in the Eight of Pentacles, but you're tired, right? So even though you have all of this knowledge now that's informing your ability to move forward, now you know where to go, and you're really excited about what this new you or this new life looks like. What hasn't been replaced is your energy levels, right? You can't deny you are tired. All of this time healing, like you're still healing here. You're coming out of the healing. You're coming out of the healing, but you're still here at a point where you have to make some decisions, stand up for what you believe in. It's a long process with the Knight of Pentacles, right? You're making a decision here, and it's just very hard. It's very taxing. In the environment, you have a brand new beginning waiting for you, but you also have a lot of stress still. And that's okay. And that's why your fear is here. Your fear with the Nine of Swords is the Eight of Pentacles. You're afraid of putting in that hard work. Absolutely. You're tired. You have a brand new beginning, but you're tired. And you're afraid with the Knight of Swords, you're going to lose even more sleep by pursuing this new thing. Stop it, Scorp. Page of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Wands again, making this decision about going to school or studying or putting more time. With the Five of Wands and the Strength, I was waiting for that to come out. So listen, Scorp, look at this. Okay, Two of Wands is here twice. And the outcome, you're at a crossroads now about whether or not this new version of yourself deserves the nurturing it needs. This is Scorp, this is definitely about you. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for a love reading, I apologize that I have not spent too much time discussing that, because I do see with the Empress, the Six of Cups being possible soulmate, right? We've got several different elements here, right? We've got different major arcana here: Scorpio, Aries, Libra, right? Aries, again, very heavy Aries. This could definitely be, Leo now. This could definitely be a romantic connection with another person. But I leave these readings to be general and open, and I read what comes to my attention strongest. And this feels, Scorpio, very, very heavy. A reading about just you, the individual Scorpio. Okay, and this could be you within a relationship. Don't get me wrong. You could be coupled. This is not mutually exclusive to that, but I feel like the focus here for you in March has very little to do about the connection between you and this other person, and more to do with you getting into a better place to feel victorious, right? You standing within your power to do what you know needs to be done in order to achieve the greatest success from the situation that you possibly can. This situation, it could include a connection with another person. Perhaps the biggest issue between you and your romantic interest, right, your love interest, is the fact that you've been afraid of putting in work. And instead of realizing that you are not only worthy but capable of nurturing this connection to a level that suits you, to a level that will expand, right, where you guys can create a life together. You've been in this doubtful energy of being uncertain as to how to proceed with that. You're tired from your past, and you're afraid of putting in more work because of all the anxiety your past has shown you is possible. And in your potential outcome with the Page of Pentacles, this is you having to start over, right? The connection between you and this other person could just be very young, and you're afraid that there's just going to be more manipulation, that you're going to make a decision to choose this person, right? There could be someone in mind. You're going to choose this person. Could be a Leo, right? Could be a Leo that you're going to choose them. Could be reconciliation with judgment. You're going to choose them. And what you're going to find is that it's really just going to kind of ruin all the progress you've made. You've got a lot of hope in the progress that you have made on an individual level. But this person, again, remember, with the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, that's the same combination we've got up here now in the outcome. If this is a person to you, you're afraid that by choosing them, you're going to get more of the same BS. You're ready to stop being confused. You're ready to make a choice about something. Maybe you choose them. But what's making all of this difficult is that someone here is just being like really manipulative. And with strength, there's something about the connection that's forcing you to use what little strength you have left to deal with the connection, or to, you know, to even if you're not trying to move, right? Because you see yourself as the Two of Swords. So you want to expand, but you don't know how. So therefore you're not doing anything in your indecision. You're kind of paralyzed with fear, right? What's really sucking all the strength out of you is the fact that you've given this person a second chance and they've squandered it. And now your patience is wearing thin. And what little energy you had left to invest in yourself, to become happy, to do better at work or to pursue school, you've basically used what little energy you had left just to tolerate the situation even longer, because you had so much hope for it lasting, you know, that you don't want to be wrong. You want to feel victorious, but instead you're investing all of this energy now into this connection that truly doesn't serve you. This person's intentions are not good. They appeared twice. The Page of Pentacles with the Five of Swords is what's crossing you, and it's in your outcome. Okay? And it's the choice here that you have to make. What is the choice? Let's just look at this again. With the choice, with the Two of Wands that you have here, we've got a long time coming, right? With the Prince of the Knight of Pentacles, we have a long progression forward. The Seven of Wands, again, is you defending yourself. Who are you fighting off? These people don't want you to have something. And with the Seven of Wands, you're fighting off all these other wands. With the Judgment, there's a decision, there's a possible reconciliation, but you're fighting off the reconciliation. You really don't want it. It's been a long time coming. Maybe the person's been doing the same old BS for a long time. Right? And so your decision here is not to reconcile with a situation that you know has only caused damage. Right? So that's for you if you're in a coupled relationship, all right? Especially if you're with an earth sign. It's not with Eight of Pentacles here, we have heavy Virgo. But overall, this could be any earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're with an earth sign, Scorp, it's not looking too great. And if you've tried to reconcile multiple times and it hasn't worked out, I see that it still is not going to continue to work out. This is also true if you're with a Leo and your relationship is relatively young, but you guys are making plans to become more committed in the future, right? I see that there's just too much strain here for it to work. Take that as it resonates, okay? But that's what I'm seeing here. But Scorpio, if you're not in a relationship, this is you, single, a single individual, right? You're having a lot of doubt right now. Again, if this is a person with the Page of Pentacles, they're trying to tell you you can't do this. But who are they to tell you what you can and can't do? Be strong, okay? You can overcome this. With the Five of Swords, you don't just have manipulation, but you have a winning attitude here, like a winning, sure, winning at all costs, right? The connotation is not exactly the greatest, but this person hasn't really been encouraging you. So you know what? They kind of put themselves in this situation. If you have to defend yourself, Seven of Wands, so damn much from the BS that they've been trying to put in your head, you know what? Yeah, it's time for them to taste your boot, right? It's time for them to taste your boot, man. They can't tell you how to live. They can't tell you what to do. And if what you want to do is expand your horizons by starting some type of business, overseas, or whatever the plan is for you, right? Whatever the plan is for you. And it doesn't have to be school, work, it could be anything. Whatever it is, this person is trying to talk you out of it, and they really have no place at this point to talk you out of anything. I'm seeing here success. I'm seeing success as long as you put the work in. Put the work in. You've gone through enough healing in the past. The knowledge is yours. The complete rebirth is yours. You are the Empress. You are standing in your power. This doesn't have to be just, feminine energy. It could be masculine energy as well. You could be male or female, but the Empress just speaks to expansion, fertility, being able to plant a seed and it grows. There's no opportunity that you can seize right now that won't flourish to your liking. Put in the work and you'll be able to make it happen. Six of Cups speaks to the past. So there's something about this cycle that's closing off that had a lot to do with whatever this is that's closing off. It was the limitation that kept you from moving forward, Scorp. Whatever this was, it was the limitation. It was the cinder block tied to your ankle that kept you from coming up for air. And you were finally able to cut yourself off the rope, get to the top of the water again, Spit up all that nasty water and take a deep breath for the first time in a long, long time. Right? You get back to the shore and you kiss the ground and you're so happy to be here. You're so, it's a rebirth, right? For a moment there, you weren't even sure if you were going to make it out. And now that you are, you feel like an opportunity has been given to you. And other people might call you crazy for putting so much emphasis on this new beginning, but there's no, you need to be happy about this. This is good stuff. This is big stuff. This is 6 of Wands twice. Okay, this is 8 of Pentacles twice. This is the World. This is the Fool twice, guys. Okay? You are capable. Don't allow your fear of putting the work in stop you. Take your time, right? Life is a marathon, not a race. Go slow. Go slow. Enjoy the process. If you need to take a break, take a break. Don't stop. Just slow down, right? Don't stop. Just slow down. Any progress is good progress. But you have to do it. Because you know you can. You owe it to yourself to see what kind of life you can create for yourself. Don't allow other people's opinions dictate what you can and can't do. Who the hell are they? Right? Look at their life. Do they really? Anyone who is worth their salt, who is going to give you advice about how to live a successful life, have successful lives. The people who want to bring you down, right? The people who want to convince you that you can't do it, look at their lives. They're not very happy with their lives, I guarantee you. Because anyone who's happy wants to spread the happiness, right? Someone who's telling you can't do it just doesn't want to see you do it. And so what will make them happier than to see you just throw your own dreams away? Don't do that, Scorp. Don't do that. You're the Empress. No one gets to tell the Empress what to do. You're royalty. Put your foot down, fix your crown, and be like, boo, I'll see you when I get to the other side. I'll wave at you from the top. Okay? I'll wave at you from the top, Scorp. That's what you tell them. I'll wave at you from the top. Okay? Throw rocks at me. I dare you. I'm still going to make it to the top. Okay? You are victorious, Scorp. This is true progress that's being made. Don't be afraid to put the work in. It's all yours, babe. Okay? This is all yours. So close this cycle off. Experience, enjoy the rebirth. And put the work in. You're the Empress, babe. You're the Empress. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Let everyone else say what they want. You'll wave at them from the top. Okay? All right, Scorp, thank you again so much for being here with me. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope that this resonates for you. Scorp freaking L, like this right here is freaking insane. This is insane. This is a really, really amazing reading. Good for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Scorp. Keep doing it. You're doing amazing. Awesome job. And just if you're in a relationship, be cautious, okay? Be cautious. A reconciliation does not look like the key right now. Nope, nope, nope. It looks like you're just going to be repeating the same old BS over and over again. Someone's going to take advantage of your confusion and it's going to lead to no Gouda. All right? So beware, my friend. All right? I love you guys. I will see you next time. Okay? If this resonated with you and you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much, Scorp. I'll see you. Mwah. I love you so much, my love.